Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As time progresses, newer and bolder animes are introduced to the public. And some of those newer titles garner a lot of popularity as soon as they debut. With the amount of content that's being released to audiences all over the world, it's easy to miss a lot of undiscovered gems that may have slipped through everyone's radar. And so in today's video, we'll talk about the underrated anime available to stream right now on Crunchyroll US, and hopefully show everyone why they deserve to be given more love. Number 15, Bungo Stray Dogs. Bungo Stray Dogs follows the story of Atsushi Nakajima, a down-on-his-luck orphan boy who joins a detective agency that specializes in taking on supernatural cases. Fun fact, the characters are also named after famous authors, both in Japan and in the US. And although the manga has garnered lots of fans all over the world, the anime is still one of the most underrated titles streaming on Crunchyroll US right now. Bungo Stray Dogs has action, mystery, and a whole lot of comedy rolled into each episode, and it's sure to have you wanting more. Number 14, Assassination Classroom. This anime follows the story of one special class as they are designated one mission throughout their entire stay at school: kill their homeroom teacher by the end of the year, using whatever method they want. With a premise like that, it's hard to believe that this anime is still underrated. But with older anime still going strong with new seasons, and newer animes debuting at such a fast rate, it's easy to see why Assassination Classroom seems to have been forgotten. However, this anime has the best characters, comedic moments, and an incredible storyline that's guaranteed to keep you on the edge of your seat. Number 13, Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken. This anime is basically a love letter to anime itself. It follows three girls, Midori Asakusa, Tsubame Mizusaki, and Sayaka Kanamori, as they start an animation club. Beautiful, poignant, and heartwarming, this series also shows the intricacies of creating an anime. From illustration to voice acting, it probably flew under the radar when it debuted in 2020, as a lot of people still don't know that it even exists. Short, sweet, and touching, let Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken sweep you off your feet this weekend. Number 12, Daily Lives of High School Boys. The premise is simple. You have three boys in high school, and the story follows their daily adventures. But don't let the unassuming plot deter you from watching, or else you'll miss out on watching these boys get into some serious trouble and hilarious encounters. Newer anime watchers might not be familiar with this show, since it aired way back in 2012, and it didn't even get a second season, despite a positive reception from viewers back then. Still, Daily Lives of High School Boys will have you rolling on the floor laughing with each episode, and will leave you begging for a season 2, just like the rest of us. Kind of a problem here. If you guys don't like this video, Senpai won't notice me. Oh, phew. Thanks for clicking like. I'm sure he'll look at me now. Number 11, Zombieland Saga. Follow the story of cute anime zombie girls who turn into undead idols in this fun anime. The crazy plot might turn off viewers who aren't into the whole idol anime trope, but Zombieland Saga offers countless comedic gags and catchy tunes that will inevitably capture the hearts of viewers from all walks of life. This anime has singing, dancing, and putting a funny twist on the horror genre that makes it addicting and incredibly entertaining to watch. Number 10, Blockade Battlefront. The story follows a young man named Leonardo Watch as he joins a secret organization that ensures the balance between humans and non-humans in New York City. This plot is insane, and the storytelling is a little too chaotic, which might not be everyone's cup of tea. However, if you're a fan of the show Trigun, you'll definitely want to watch this one, since it's made by the same author and kind of has a familiar feel to it. Watch the first episode now on Crunchyroll, and let Blockade Battlefront dazzle you with amazing action sequences, solid animation, and a great soundtrack. Number 9, 91 Days. This anime tells the story of Angelo Lagusa and his quest for revenge against the people who murdered his family. Set in the 1930s, during the Prohibition era in America, it's dark and gritty, and maybe not palatable to viewers at a first glance. But don't let the serious undertones stop you from discovering such a gem of a show. 91 Days offers a masterclass in storytelling, how to deliver gripping action scenes, and is able to introduce top-notch characters in just 13 episodes. It's definitely something you can't miss out on. Number 8, Yona of the Dawn. This anime follows the story of Princess Yona. She enjoys a privileged life, sheltered from any violence or danger that may befall her. Of course, all good things must come to an end, and Princess Yona is forced to flee the palace after an ill-fated encounter. Since it's a shoujo anime, not a lot of people may be piqued enough with the plotline, but the show weaves a riches to rags, almost fairy tale-like story with such precision, while introducing humor, serious badassery, and a whole lot of adventure in every episode. It would be almost sinful to skip this one out. Number 7. Ghost Stories, dubbed version. Now, the original plot of this anime follows two kids moving to the hometown of their deceased mother and find themselves on exercising duty to get rid of the ghosts haunting their school. But the storyline is only available in the sub version because the official English dub of the anime replaced the entire script of the show and gained notoriety for its dark humor. And it's become famous for its ad-libs, unconventional humor, and anime cliches. If you have time to spare and if you're craving for a laugh this weekend, try one episode of Ghost Stories, dubbed version, and see for yourself what we're talking about. Number 6. Erased. The story follows Satoru Fujinuma as he tries to control his mysterious but powerful ability called the Revival, which lets him travel back several minutes before an accident occurs. This thriller anime lets the story unfold minute by minute, and the sensitive themes it tackles might be the cause why it's so criminally underrated. But Erased offers a stellar screenplay and a unique storyline, making it perfect for fans of the murder mystery genre. Number 5. Toilet-bound Hanako-kun. Highly underrated but incredibly entertaining, this anime incorporates a famous Japanese urban legend into the story of a high school student, Yashiro. Watch her as she enlists the help of a friendly, flirtatious ghost named Hanako to aid her in solving her love troubles. The art style is absolutely beautiful, and the banter between Hanako and Yashiro is always so entertaining to watch. You'll want to keep going after watching the first episode. Fans of Casper the Friendly Ghost will also adore toilet-bound Hanako-kun. Number 4. My Next Life as a Villainess. This show follows the story of an otaku who gets isekai'd into her favorite otome game. The catch? She's not the protagonist, but the main villain of the story. The premise is simple enough to follow, but the execution is so well crafted that this anime will have you finishing the entire season in a matter of hours. Despite the high ratings from viewers all over the world, My Next Life as a Villainess is not that popular in mainstream media. Still funny, sweet, and a cozy show, it's sure to help you relax after a long day of work. Number 3. The Disastrous Life of Saiki K. A high school boy with exceptional psychic abilities tries to keep his powers a secret in order to live an ordinary, solitary life. But his friends get in the way of his plans. Essentially, Saiki K is a show that doesn't really look like it has much to offer, which is why it seems to be relatively unheard of in mainstream media. But this show virtually has everything: adventure, comedy, romance, and supernatural powers, all rolled into one big ball of fun. Dive into the madness that The Disastrous Life of Saiki K has to offer. We promise you won't regret it. Number 2. Noragami. This anime follows the story of Hiyori Iki, who after saving the life of god Yato, gets ensnared in his mischief and misadventures. The show is also simplistic in nature. It literally follows Hiyori around as she unravels Yato's secret world, while helping him make a name for himself. But the overarching storyline, the animation, the soundtrack, and the development of each character is really what sells Noragami to the people who have watched it. If you're a fan of the shonen genre, you won't want to miss this one. Number 1. Odd Taxi. To put it simply, this anime tells the story of a taxi driver who gets himself entangled in a murder case that's taking over the city. Oh, and did we mention this anime involves anthropomorphic animals as the main characters? Odd Taxi is an anime masterclass in storytelling. Since it has no loose ends, every element that's offered to the audience always leads to a payoff. It mixes in eccentric characters who look like they have nothing to do with each other. But as the story unfolds, you'll see that their lives are all interconnected in one final explosive reveal. It's incredibly underrated and still unheard of up to this day. But those who have watched it can attest to the masterpiece that it is. So make sure to go watch the whole 12 episodes today. And that wraps our list of the top 15 most underrated anime streaming right now on Crunchyroll US. Was there a show you think we missed? Share with us your current to-watch list in the comments below. As always, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button below for more videos in the future. Until next time, see you later!